So Red Eye Slash is going to get its effect. That's cool. And now that I know he's playing Swordswoman and Amazoness in his Red Eyes, yeah, I don't want to use that when it's too late. So, damage step, that's fine. Get wrecked. Toon Gemini Elf, discard a card from their hand. That card is in the grave. Ooh, Buster Blade is in the grave now. How's it going, guys? aRenG Live here, and today we're jumping into ranked once again, and this time I'm bringing you some classic toons. Now, this is the NPC Phoenix toons. Shout out to NPC Phoenix, obviously. He's the one who gave me this deck. I modified it oh so slightly, but this deck is pretty good. It's pretty spicy, basically. You're focusing on your toon cards to pretty much attack directly and wreck your opponent. You can even go for a whole control aspect with that Toon Kingdom if for whatever reason they make it so you can't attack them directly. But yeah, this deck is pretty spicy. We are actually using our Toon Cyber Dragon and Toon Gemini Elf, the new reward cards from Pegasus, so this is going to be interesting. But yeah, so this deck does revolve around Toon Dark Magician Girl because she is kind of really OP as the toons go. So because she's able to attack on the turn you summon her, you're able to special summon tribute her. I am also running 2 copies of Psychic Ace in this deck. The original deck did have just 3 copies of Toon Mermaid, but I figured I'd take 2 of them out and run Psychic Aces and maybe 1 copy of Toon Mermaid, which could be pretty good because you can swarm them out. Now, so yeah, that's pretty much what this deck does. You got 2 copies of Toon Cyber Dragon. I do have like 5 copies of them by now, but yeah, this card it's okay. But I've noticed that it's usually going to be dead in most situations. If you are going first, this card is going to be dead. The only time it's going to be really, really good is either if you're going second, your opponent summons a monster, you get to summon it, or if you somehow destroy all your monsters and then you get a chance to bounce back. So Toon Cyber Dragon would probably only really work if you are if you're coming back from taking some massive damage or something, or from actually losing some progress. So that's what makes Toon Cyber Dragon interesting. Also, the fact that when you summon it, it can't attack on that same turn, which is unfortunate. That's the only downside of this guy. So it doesn't help the OTK aspect as much as a Toon Dark Magician Girl can, which we're running at 3. She's really, really good. She's awesome. She's basically able to attack directly, and that's just so good. You don't even need her second effect, which I think powers up basically like Dark Magician Girl. Yeah, don't worry about that. 3 copies of Toon Gemini Elf. Toon Gemini Elf is awesome because of the fact that if it deals damage to your opponent, they're gonna have to discard a card, and that's super spicy. Like, that's actually really annoying, hence the reason why I'm running 2 copies of Wall of D and Mirror Wall over here, Mirror Wall and Wall of D respectively. I'm using these cards because they can attack into Toon Gemini Elf, and they will get they'll take some damage, discarding a card from their hand, completely messing them up. So yeah, that really punishes your opponent for attacking into Toon Gemini Elf. So sometimes you could probably just summon this monster on the field, set some random back row, be it like a random Toon rollback if you really want to, because they can't attack on the first turn. So you could set those cards, and they probably won't attack Toon Gemini Elf if they know what's good for them, because Toon Gemini Elf is really dangerous, or they're gonna have to destroy the face down card. But Toon rollback is really good in this deck. It can make your Toon Cyber Dragon on the second turn wreck your opponent. It can make Toon Dark Magician Girl on the first turn wreck your opponent, and it could just make Toon Gemini Elf discard 2 cards from their hand and deal almost lethal, which is really strong. Obviously, we are running 1 copy of Toon Mermaid. This is the only copy I kept, and she is basically just a free special summon toon, which I think is pretty okay at times. Like, getting more monsters on the field can be pretty interesting sometimes, because then they're gonna have to choose which cards to hit. Next turn, you are gonna be guaranteed a hit, implying that they only get 1 hit on you or something. But yeah, those are that. We are also, I do have a list of cards you can potentially substitute, like Reeling Karibo, because we go for a few tributes in this deck. Like, you could potentially tribute for Toon Dark Magician Girl. So going for the Reeling Karibo tribute would be pretty nice because it gets you a free draw. Also, it can be used in the grave. You banish it to stop a destruction, which is pretty cool. You can also really go into Evil Tal Nagisho over here, which if you tribute it, you can special summon your Diplo straight from the deck. And I only managed to get 2 copies of this thing. You just would not drop the 3rd, unfortunately. But yeah, so this guy is pretty cool as well. It can get you an extra monster on the field, which could be like a kind of a win harder strategy. But yeah, so that's what that does. 1 copy of Toon Kingdom. This card is amazing. You have to run it in the deck. This card can make your deck really OP. Another card that you have to run is Toon Table of Contents. Free searches for days. So that's pretty nice as well. And then, of course, that Toon Rollback, which just guarantees OTKs in a lot of situations. And we also run, for a trap lineup, we got Widespread Ruin, Canadia, because this card is just really, really good for shutting down your opponent's strongest monster. Does not target, so if they hit you with like a Red Eyes or something, it's gonna die, which is pretty cool. It's also gonna get its revivals, which could be dangerous because they always revive like Buster Blader and stuff. But yeah. So, Canadia can also be really, really good because if you activate a trap, comes out as a free monster, you can tribute it away with Toon Dark Magician Girl. So, pretty good. If you really want to, you can run 2 copies of Canadia. And then, of course, the Mirror Walls and Walls of D. And that's pretty much the deck. We are using the It's a Toon World skill to help us start with Toon World. I think in the original build, he also had a copy of the Toon World in the deck, but I took it out because I kept drawing it and it kept being a brick. Sure, it can be really, really useful in some situations, but I just was not seeing a use for it, unfortunately. So sorry about that, my dude. But whatever. Without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump right into ranked and let's see how we do today. Alright, first up we got Seto Kaiba as our opponent. Kaiba, and I mean, if he's playing like Blue Eyes and stuff, don't mind that. That's from the previous time I was messing around with the deck in ranked. That's not about this deck. Alright, so, ooh, that's too many Dark Magician Girls. We got Toon Kingdom though, which is really good. And we're going second, so we get to attack. So it's pretty good. Now, if he is playing Blue Eyes though, that could be really, really dangerous because Dragon Spirit of White or whatever his name is can wreck my Toon Worlds. And that would really, really suck. Oh, but he's playing 6 Sams. Now, if he goes Xian right now, that could be another annoying thing because he'll just straight up negate Toon Kingdom. Alright, fair enough. He's got the level 1. Oh, cool. Alright, fair enough. Perfect. Alright, so as long as he doesn't have the most annoying stuff. So we actually drew the Toon Gemini Elf, which is awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and probably just activate my Toon Kingdom. Even though he might have something dangerous for me. So you know what? No, screw it. We're going to go for the Toon Gemini Elf first. Actually, no. He might pop my back row. So, Toon Kingdom at least protects a little bit. Let's see what was banished real quick. Because sometimes it's important to check. Toon Cyber Dragon, this girl, and that thing. That's fine. Alright, that's not too bad of a mill. Especially because I have all my Toon Dark Magician Girls in hand. So, I'm going to go ahead and set this card right now. I'm going to go ahead and summon. Obviously, the Gemini Elf cannot attack. If I really wanted to, I can just sit on these elves right now. But I think I'd rather just summon a Dark Magician Girl and attack directly this turn. Or, yeah, probably attack directly. So, because of the fact that I already have Toon Kingdom out, you can't really stop me. So I'm going to go for the battle, attack directly. You don't have 1 monster, so your dual wield can't mess me up. Widespread Ruin, protect the Toon Kingdom. I think I still get my attack because you couldn't destroy me. So rip indeed. Ouch. Alright, so that was pretty good. Pretty good indeed. What do we banish, by the way? Mirror Wall? That's a pretty good pretty good card. I don't want to get banished. But he's finally got a Xian he can go into. Alright, cool. Yeah, I've been noticing 6 Sam players playing this build. They're playing Kageki and they're playing Gemba. A lot. Like, a lot. I wonder why. Is that the new way to play 6 Sams? But yeah, so Xian is here. And he is probably going to try to attack. Oh, no, not beat down. So, yeah, as soon as you can't kill my Toon Kingdom, I'm fine. So, the second that Toon Kingdom was not negated by a first turn Xian, I was happy because you could not shut me down. So, on the attack declaration, obviously I don't want a Wall of D. I'll just use my Toon Kingdom Protect. It's already on the field, so he cannot negate. What do we banish? We banished a Wall of D. Wow, dude. Alright. Oh, Cunning. Okay, this guy definitely is trying to pull like some kind of like OTK kind of 6 Sam deck, and that's cool, man. So he's gonna get another attack. Oh no! I really don't care because my deck is so like well protected with Toon Kingdom. It's not even a once per turn thing. It's literally just over and over again. So my turn. Let's go ahead and get that draw. Let's see what we got. We got a Widespread Ruin. That could be pretty useful as well. But I think I just have a straight lethal right now, so it doesn't matter. I'll set this card for the meme. I will definitely attack. So attack directly. Game. And that's how this deck works. I'm not even kidding. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. You just kind of wreck. So poor Kaiba boy. But whatever. Fair enough. Next game. Alright, next up we got Yami-Yugi. So let's see what you got for me, Yugi boy. But yeah, so my deck is pretty good so far. Not bad. Let's see what this guy's playing though, because there are definitely some decks that this just doesn't do it well against. And I am going first, therefore my Toon Cyber Dragon is completely dead. Dude, Toon Cyber Dragon is just not really good. There's a reason why it's at 2 in this deck, because it's just not a good card. It's like when you do summon it, it can't be aggressive unless maybe you negate its attack. I'm not sure. But I'm going to summon my Toon Gemini Elf. She's 1900, so, or she or they're 1900. So yeah, well, good thing is we do have Mirror Wall, we do have Wall of D, so if they do attack into them, we can pretty much just say no and discard a card from their hand. So that could be pretty good, and then next turn they discard another card, so yeah, it could be pretty good. Red Eyes Fusion, okay, so this is where it's going to get dangerous. Is it dangerous though? I mean, Red Eyes attacks, it equips, becomes 3000, gets cut down to 15. They're equipping a Swordswoman. That's pretty scary. Alright, cool. So, and I hope, no, I don't think I have to discard because of Toon Gemini Elf. And if the Amazoness attacks me, that'd be kind of weird, I mean. Now, if I do Wall of D right now, that would be another thing. I mean, if they go for the Swordswoman, they can definitely attack twice. So, Red Eye Slash is going to get its effect. That's cool. Now, the thing is, a Wall of D right now would really mess them up. It would cut them by 16, so it'd still make them 14. So I think I'm going to go Wall of D on this one. Mainly because it's not affecting the Swordswoman. And now that I know he's playing Swordswoman and Amazoness in his Red Eyes, yeah, I don't want to use that when it's too late. So, Damage Step, that's fine. Get wrecked. Toon Gemini Elf. Discard a card from their hand. That card is in the grave. Ooh, Buster Blader's in the grave now. That's not exactly a good thing, though, because you kind of want it in the grave. But at least they can't use it for fusions, so that's a thing. And they did not get the summon for some reason. Is it because... Did we make a mistiming? I don't think so. That's weird. Toon Dark Magician Girl is here, so that's pretty nice. If only I just had more special summonable monsters. Because in this position, I pretty much just want to attack with Toon Gemini Elf. That's pretty much all I want to do. So we're going to keep discarding cards from your hand, my dude. So let's go ahead and just battle. If I need to, I will attack, or they can kill my Elf. I will summon Toon Cyber Dragon, and then I'll attack with Toon Dark Magician Girl by tributing. So, Elf, get a card out of their hand. What did he call it? Double Elf Radiation? But whatever. Buster Whelp discarded. I mean, that thing in the grave, does it do anything? I know it could have revived a Buster Blader, so they're probably really tilted right now. But Destiny Draw. Okay. Draw the exact card you need. This could be another Buster Whelp for all I know, dude. So that's another thing that could potentially wreck this deck. Lava Golem. Alright, so, summoning. Buster Whelp. Alright, so go for the Buster Blader. That's fine. Remember, we do have Mirror Wall, so I'm still pretty okay. So, let's see. They're going for that effect. They're going to tag out, basically, or tribute it, summon Buster Blader, or... Oh, they're going to go for the search. Okay, cool. I mean, as long as they don't fuse right off the bat, dude. I figured they're going to go for the... Oh, they can already fuse? No way, dude. Alright, as long as they don't have the card that switches all their stats. They have dragons. I don't run any dragons, so it should still be 28. Wow, they actually had another Buster Blader in hand. Alright, cool. He should still be 28, so that's fine. If he attacks me, he's kind of screwed. So it's not a very good idea to attack into my Elf. So, but he's going to do it either way. He's scared of it, dude. If he attacks it, if he doesn't attack it, he's screwed too. So that's Damage Step, Mirror Wall. This is the play that I was talking about as well. If he had a card in hand, I would discard it. So yeah, you lose, my dude, because there's nothing you can do now. You can't flip, you can't do anything. I'm gonna have a guaranteed 2K to your face next turn, for the most part. So my turn, draw. And I pretty much just got the nuts right now. I don't even need to pay life points. I'm fine. I will pretty much just go ahead and set this card. I don't want to use my hand advantage if I don't need to. I'm going to attack. Last game. So, yeah, the deck is pretty decent so far. You guys have seen the Toon Dark Magician Girl version with Toon Kingdom. And you've also seen the Gemini Elves do their shenanigans with all the back row traps. So, not bad at all, but I really would like to get like a Cyber Dragon to get some shine. It's just, Cyber Dragon is so bad. It's just such a bad card because it can't attack. We don't have the regular Cyber Dragon. That's all we need. But whatever, next game. Alright, Joey Wheeler is our next opponent. Potentially last opponent. Let's see how we do. I mean, the games are pretty quick with this deck, I gotta say. Because you're usually just trying to attack directly. Drowning would mess me up. I think Lava Golem would mess me up. Oh, it looks like we got the Gemini Elf strategy. And I'm going first. So it looks like we are going to have to go for this. I will go ahead and set my Canadia and the Mirror Wall because I like having the option of Mirror Wall to discard a card from their hand. They have no extra deck, so they could be playing anything weird that doesn't require extra deck. So no Six Sams, no Red Eyes. They could be playing Blue Eyes, I don't know. No Masked Heroes, which even though I haven't seen them in a while, no, or like Anki. What are you playing? Moai Interceptor Cannons. Once per turn you can put this card in. Okay, so basically he's got Subterrors. It's not the Subterrors I expected, but okay, cool. From the hand. There it is, Umastrix. That card is dangerous. That card is dangerous. Alright, so I am actually scared of Umastrix. That card is going to wreck my soul. So we don't want to mess around with that. So, I mean, you might as well put it face down. Oh, cool. Making it really, really beefy. Is that all you got? I guess his build, he's trying to make his Subterror monsters really strong by having other face down cards. I mean, I do have a Mirror Wall, though, and that still protects me. But if he goes for the Banish, though, that might mess me up. So, right now, Toon Table Contents, it's a bit late to use this. But the good thing is I do have the attack with Gemini Elf, so that last card in hand, that's a dead card. Unfortunately for you, my dude. I think I'm okay for now. I might be taking a hit, so let's see what we got. Battle, attack directly. Unfortunately, it's not like, it's not going to be full, like, hold on. Gemini double radiation, that's what it actually said. Alright, so attacking, you have back row for me. As long as we deal damage, even if he has, like, anything. World Legacy Clash, actually, that messes me up. Because that makes me 0. Unfortunately. Oof. Alright, pretty good. There's no damage. Alright, he actually got around it. Not bad. Now, what do I have? Mirror Wall, useless. Alright, don't worry about it. That thing is back. Cool. So now what is he going to really do? He can literally flip this thing or just attack over my elf. I mean, it's literally direct attack right now, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, so he's setting a card. He's probably going to go for an attack right now. With my elf at 0, I really don't want to mess around, but I do want to use my back row at some point. So I can set and activate my Toon Table of Contents. That card's really, really good. Okay, setting another card. He's going to have to go for an attack right now. He has to attack. Oh, he's going to banish. Okay, cool. It kind of sucks because if I draw Toon Dark Magician Girl right now, it won't really help me. And also, since I'm going up against Umastrix, I really don't want to use Toon Kingdom because it's not going to help. So, she banished. She's fair. She's fair enough. She's banished, dude. Alright, so 3k to the face, basically. Attacking. As much as I don't want to, I'm going to have to Canadia. Oof, it's so dangerous to put this thing into face-down defense. But yeah. I mean, it can only really wreck monsters, so if I don't have a monster next turn, I should still be fine. But yeah. We'll see how this works. But let's see what else we got. Cyber Dragon, still useless because he's going to banish me on flip. Or on summon, basically. Or, I mean, depending on what that back row is. But because I can't attack on that same turn. So, no damage yet. Draw. Psychic Ace, I'm not going to set him, actually. Or I could set him. Let's go ahead and go for a Toon Table of Contents. I'm going to search my Dark Magician Girl. So, let's go ahead and search Toon Dark Magician Girl. Let's go for this spicy one. Alright, so, go for this beautiful girl. Alright, so we got that one. I'm going to go ahead and set this thing face down. He has no activation, therefore he does not have Final Battle. So I'm good. I should be good. So, Dark Magician Girl, get on out here. Effect of the Girl. Let's go ahead and wreck this card because screw your Umastrix, my dude. I did not think I would have an out for this guy, but apparently I do. I don't know. He can still banish me. That's the thing. If he does have Final Battle, which all Subterrors have. Oh, Floodgate. I mean, I can go Canadia on this one. I don't remember what the face down cards were. Like 100%, I just do not remember what they were. So I'll set this, but it does die. At least there's that. I'm going to set you. That way, if the monster is not 2400, it'll still do things. battling. Do you know she's got 17? I can actually just wall you right now. And I will. Because I want open back row spots, so. Bam! There's some damage for you. Look at that. Dark Magician Girl still wrecking, even though she's face down. Or even if she's in defense, dude. Now, if only I can get another Dark Magician Girl out here and just attack directly, or just attack over this guy, I should be okay. But, yeah. We'll see. So, draw. Oh, come on! I'm getting all my battle traps right now. What is going on here? There you are, finally. Alright, I did it. Alright, so now that that happened, I'm going to go for that tribute. So I don't think you have final battle, so I should be okay. Tribute summoning for Dark Magician Girl. If you had full life points, I would probably still activate like something. I would have not been able to do it. So let's go to battle. Game. Woo! My chance. Oh my goodness, we actually made it. What was that, dude? Oh my goodness. Alright, pretty good. We managed to beat like kind of a bad Subterror deck, but this deck would normally get obliterated by Subterrors because they just banish my monsters, pop my back row, and I'm kind of screwed. So pretty good game so far. Alright, and in conclusion, that's pretty much that. I think the deck is pretty spicy. Thank you to NPC Phoenix for giving me an interesting deck. I was going to actually make a Toon deck in general at some point. Sorry I didn't get to cover it yesterday. I didn't get to upload yesterday for those of you guys. I want to leave it to like the end of the video at least. But yeah, yesterday the internet lost a great man. It breaks my heart to like upload a video that's really cheerful and happy, knowing that like that happened. I really couldn't muster up the courage to just like make a video yesterday. I tried today to get my mind off of it, but yeah, rest in peace, Etika. You will be forever missed. Like I posted on my Twitter, you were like literally one of the only people whose live streams got me to stop editing for a while and actually just enjoy life. So we will be missed, my dude. You will be missed very, very greatly. It's just a really, really sad thing, and it broke my heart yesterday to know that it was actually him and what happened. So that's all I just gotta say, but that's pretty much it for today, guys. I don't know. Back on a cheerful note, let me know what you guys would run in this deck. Let me know how you guys would run this deck if you had any interesting ideas. Sorry I had to go dark. It's literally, yesterday was just a dark day for me. I spent the whole day just kind of just sad and pretty depressed. And like kind of bottling it down until like the end of the day where I was just like looking through all the clips and whatever. But whatever, that's pretty much that. And if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, share, and subscribe for more dueling shenanigans. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day, and see you guys.